Hi-ho, Leafy the Bunny here. Help me! I am once again asking you to watch me rant about something I care about because I'm hyperfixating on it super hardcore and I need to share my thoughts before I explode. Okay, it's time to play the music and time to light the lights. Let's rant about the Muppet Show on the Leafy Show tonight. Hello everypony! Today, we are going to be going on yet another journey of self-indulgence as I present another special interest of mine, the Muppets. In a past video, we visited the world of Madoka Magica through the lens of my OC Leto because I'm obsessed with Leto and Madoka Magica. Well, today, we're going to be viewing the Muppet Show through my eyes because I'm also obsessed with it. I'm making a self-insert for myself and my lovely partner, and I'm just going to rant about our hypothetical jobs and roles on the Muppet Show. I'm super excited for this video, so let's just get into it. If you're watching this, I'm just going to assume you know what the Muppets are and at least have some knowledge of the movies and show. So, where do our characters fit into all of the chaos and electric mayhem? Get it? Electric Mayhem? That's the band with Animal and Dr. T. So my character is named Bunzel Bun, and he's one of the newest cast members of the show. He got the job one day when he met Gonzo and Camilla out in the city while they were on a date. Bunzel was working as a waiter at the restaurant they were at, and was a very good one at that. He knew about the Muppet Show and was actually a huge fan, so when he noticed Gonzo, he worked extra hard to be attentive and friendly. To normal people though, Bunzel seems like a socially inept weirdo, which he is, but Gonzo instantly liked that about him. He also took notice of his work ethic and offered him a job on the spot as his assistant for the show. Bunzel took the job, of course, overjoyed that he got to work with someone he's admired for years. He instantly took the job very seriously, taking care of whatever Gonzo needed for his acts and dangerous performances. He needs a bunch of live snakes for a musical number? Bunzel was already on it. Needed a block of pure obsidian for a comedy routine? Bunzel would mine it out for himself if he had to. He was a little bit unhinged about it, not gonna lie. He would freak out if anything would go wrong in the weirdest ways. If he couldn't manage to get an item Gonzo needed, he would start eating tables or anything else made of wood due to stress. Gonzo never minded though. He even supplied chairs for him to eat after a while of him working there. A lot of the other Muppets don't really understand Bunzel, but he doesn't really mind. As long as Gonzo and Camilla were happy with his work, he was happy. Bunzel was liked by a couple of the other Muppets too. Fozzie liked him because he got to make wood puns based off the situations he would cause, and actually used him for an ongoing bit in the show. Scooter would chat with him occasionally about what it's like to be an errand boy, though he was a bit much for him at times. Sam the Eagle liked his work ethic as well, but simply couldn't look past how weird he was under stress. One time, Bunzel spilled coffee on the floor on accident while trying to get some for Miss Piggy, and he was so stressed he started yodeling and didn't stop until Camilla shoved a table leg in his mouth. Bunzel is a pretty good representation of me, I think. I obviously don't go around eating table legs, but my brain does do weird things due to stress. In high school, I would pass out a lot due to it, and I even hallucinated due to it. So I think having Bunzel have weird stress issues too is a really good thing to include. I'm also pretty socially awkward, and Bunzel is the ultimate weirdo, so it makes me happy. So that was a lot of yapping about my character, so let's move on to my partner's character, Tiger. So Tiger is actually new to the Muppet Show. They were actually both introduced on the same episode. Tiger is a performing Muppet, actually having segments on the show. No one knows what animal Tiger is. Her name is kind of misleading because of that. Is she a cat? Is she a dog? No one knows. What they do know is she can talk to cats and dogs and uses them in her dance routines and comedy routines. She also tries her best to include Sweetums in her acts because he's not exactly treated the best. She's a bit like Gonzo in the fact that she can talk to animals when other Muppets usually can't. The Muppets that are more animalistic really like Tiger. Rolf the dog, for example, loves Tiger. As a friend though, I feel like I should clarify. They do routines together fairly often and they can communicate in barks, which is why Ralph appreciates her so much. They gossip about the other Muppets in barks sometimes and overall get along really well. Animal really seems to like Tiger too because she seems to understand him more than the other Muppets. Janice is is one more person that's pretty close to Tiger. They like to chat about the band and overall just vibe together pretty well. Tiger is well liked in the cast for the most part because she's always available to be a shoulder to cry on. She can keep calm in situations and usually come up with the solutions to most of the problems the Muppets come across. She won't really help though unless asked specifically, because she knows that they thrive off of the chaos. One thing about her though is she can come across as pretty blunt, which doesn't always mesh that well with Muppets like Miss Piggy. She doesn't dislike Miss Piggy, but Tiger will stand up for the other Muppets when Miss Piggy is being mean, and that kind of makes her mad sometimes. So anyways, our characters met the day that they were both introduced to the show, and despite being so different, they instantly got along with each other. Tiger is insanely patient, which helps with Bunzel's insane personality quirks. She even makes calming tea mixed with sawdust to help calm him down. Bunzel likes that Tiger tries very hard to understand him, and Tiger likes how silly Bunzel is. After a few months of working on the show, they started dating, and that's the story I have for them so far. I really love to daydream about our self-inserts because I'm very passionate about the Muppets. Puppeteering in general is an amazing art form that I think is underappreciated in the world. Jim Henson and his team that preceded him are insanely talented, and thinking about it just makes me kind of emotional. Just the way they can convey such emotion, personality, and lifelike movements with such perfection is insane to me. If you can't tell by now, I love the Muppets and puppets in general, and I'm very happy I got to share my self-indulgent fantasies about being in the Muppets with my partner. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing. I love you all! Bye! Also, I got this amazing and adorable fan art like a few weeks ago, and I am obsessed. The way they drew my Sona so squishy and cute is just too much. I love the drippiness of it, and I just can't believe it. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'll be linking their Blue Sky and Instagram in the description below, so go follow them. Okay, bye for real this time. Bye!